Good evening. Welcome to another fun-filled episode of the Power Hour. Although the start might not be as fun-filled as we'd hoped. Of course, with me each and every week is the man who some have said it's his show anyway. This is C. Red, the urban sensation, the icon. Hey, Red.
What's going on?
Tonight, our guests was supposed to be Team Can You Feel It? And we've got two of them, but the third one missing in action under mysterious circumstances. Of course, you can see that it is none other than Rocket Pro Wrestling's mighty tag team champions, the mighty No Coast. How you doing, boys?
Hey, how's it going?
All right, so you guys have been on a roll, and I'm not talking about a Kaiser roll from the deli. I'm talking about a legitimate roll at Rocket Pro Wrestling since Darkness Falls. You guys participated in that big elimination scramble situation that crowned you the Rocket Pro tag team titles, and they have thrown just about every obstacle in your way twice to try to take you out, but here you are. What are your thoughts on what's going? I mean, how does it feel? You're undefeated at this point. You've taken on all comers and you've won every time. Talk about that.
Well, I mean, it feels good until the normal we get our asses whooped after the match for no good reason.
Yeah.
So it's bittersweet
An epidemic.
because usually it ends with
Why do you think it's that way? Why do you think that
we have the title
allows that?
Well, Chet likes us, but Shelly hates us, so it's kind of a constant back and forth between them.
Yeah, Shelly hates me too. So I feel that pain. I feel that very personally. You do go out every show at the beginning with Chet. How did you guys develop such a rapport with 2024 presidential candidate Chet Gunderson?
he likes to drink. We like to drink, so that's a good one.
Hey, that's all you really need.
We like money.
He's a snappy dresser too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that too.
Did you
Song
catch
is
that?
really catchy.
Did you catch that outfit he wore in the last show? I mean, he was Pepto
Oh,
Bismol
yeah.
pink.
He's eccentric. You can only say that.
He is definitely
I
his
think he was
own.
peacocking.
Indeed, he might be that. They've thrown Youth Gone Wild at you twice now, and that tag team, they mean business, and they will use any means necessary with which to win. They have been unable to knock you off the top of the perch. Discuss your issues with No Coast, or not No Coast, because you're No Coast. Youth Gone Wild is what I meant to say.
It's bittersweet. We've known about them for a long time. So when we finally get to wrestle them and they're dickheads, it's disappointing.
Never meet your heroes, they say.
Yeah. They try to take us out after the match, but we're still standing. We still have the titles. If they want to go again, we'll go anytime.
I would like to see that again. When you first met them for the first time at Christmas Chaos, it was violent. It was what I would expect. And when you came back after that, you seemed a little different. I don't want to say less because that's not accurate at all. We're used to seeing a certain level of energy that No Coast brings each and every month to Rocket Pro and Joliet. What I saw was a bit of an edgier No Coast. Did an experience like that with Youth Gone Wild change the way you do things at all? Or are you still the same fun-loving guys you've always been, just strapped?
It's just an attachment to our former selves. When Youth Gone Wild did it to us, we were like, all right, now our turn to play those cards. And so yeah, we definitely went into the recent match with them remembering the first match.
And then you throw in Country Air into the mix, and Country Air has been a successful tag team up and down, well, across the country. They're just everywhere, and they're honing their craft, getting better each and every time. It was them and Youth Gone Wild. That's a tough road to hoe. You've got Youth Gone Wild. They've been around a long time. Country Air, one of the top talents working today. And here you guys are having to fight them all. And you don't necessarily have to be pinned to lose. I mean, that's incredibly risky, incredibly bold.
Yeah, it was really great to be in there with Country Air. They shook our hands and like Youth Gone Wild. But we ended up walking away with the belts. It's really tough. It's really great to get in there with Country Air again, too.
I mean, to be fair, the second I got into the ring, I gave Tom the bird. So
Yeah.
That was,
and then I went,
enjoyed that.
shook Country Air's hand.
Actually, I might have missed that because right before that match started, I was given a cup of piss to drink from Rat J Flywheel because they stole the beer you gave me last month and they were returning it. And I thought it was, a show of good faith. I was dead wrong. It was it had a very nutty texture, which is a little disturbing. You probably didn't need to hear that, but I certainly enjoy getting my beers from you as opposed to that bastard Rat J Flywheel. You don't have to respond to that. That's just now I'm kind of grossed out by
We'll
it.
have to give you a fresh beer. We'll have to get you a fresh beer next time.
I need a fresh beer and a bath after that one. That's the truth. So here we go into the Shamrock Showdown. And once again, it's a numbers game because now you're up against the Fabulous Idiots. Speak a little bit about the nonsense that the Idols have been causing of late. Clearly they're up to no good. Clearly they have no clue with their leader, Joey Roth, kind of in again, out again, letting Johnny Nye be the leader of the Joliet chapter. I feel like you miss a huge leadership influence when you're missing a Joey Roth.
Yeah, for sure. They one of the only teams to beat us in RPW was Fabulous Idols, but that was because of Joey.
Yeah. So right now our record is 1-1 with them.
Yeah, the Idols are fabulous when Joey and Roxy are in the building, but when Joey is gone and Johnny Nye is in charge, and obviously Flash Harris is kind of the vice president, they go from being fabulous idols to fabulous frauds. So I feel like that might give you guys a superior advantage. And you'll be happy to know right now that the Idols failed again. We thought that maybe Rion was taken out by the Idols, but he has just walked into the building. He may have converted into some kind of new religion, some rabbit-based religion, I don't know. But welcome to the program, the third member of Team Can You Feel It, Bugs Bunny. Your Pop-Tarts are cold. We thought you were killed by the Idols.
That's cool.
But then I should have known better because with Johnny and Flash at the helm, they couldn't close an umbrella properly. Red, what are your thoughts on this situation?
How dare you talk about Flash in such a demeaning way?
Flash is an idiot.
He's not.
Flash has defended a championship once in half a calendar year. It seems like No Coast defends it every other week.
And who's smarter?
Is it smart? I don't know. Is it smart? I don't think it's a smart.
Let's see. You hold the belts, you get more money, right?
Well, I
You
can't
lose
speak to that.
belts, you lose the belts, you make less money. Again. So who's taking a bigger risk? They are. Who's taking a less risk? He is.
Whose vagina is larger? His.
Yours.
Anyway, we have a Flash Harris apologist on this panel tonight, and that's okay. We'll get in on him later. How did you guys end up becoming Team Can You Feel It? Let's take everybody back to how the
No, I'm saying.
I thought he was calling a timeout. You were close to calling a timeout.
I was close. By all means.
So let's take the kids back and tell everybody how this brand new
Is that the official name?
that's what I'm calling it. And since I'm the voice of the goddamn
okay.
show, that's what it's gonna be.
Oh, okay.
Quinn Whittock became Sexy Violence just because, hey, that sounds pretty good. Whatever I say becomes a fashion statement sometimes.
I'm just saying that's
But
not.
Shelly's not sitting there chastising me.
It's not PG, but okay.
Oh, when have we ever been PG here?
True.
Fair point. So, Team Can You Feel It, the official name, talk to us about how you decided to all feel it together. Wait a minute. Let me how did you come?
Please rephrase that.
How did you
Let him sing.
How did you
Let him sing. Let him sing.
How did Team Can You Feel It assemble? I almost said come together. That would have been wrong.
Let him sing. Let him sing. Well, you want me to-
There are three members of Team Can You Feel It. Then there's the guy in the glasses, and then there's the legend. So the floor is yours, Mr. Rabbit and No Coast.
Okay. I don't know. I don't have an answer. I was minding my own business, as you could see with this, and
Did you have rabbit ears on at the time?
I was actually fixing them.
You were fixed.
I was
They
fixing
were in
them.
disrepair.
Well, one's falling. Like one, I had to, because it just did this, so I had to fix this one here. But I was minding my own business.
Playing with
I
rabbit
had-
ears.
I had at the last RPW show, and they are getting destroyed by multiple teams.
It's true.
By they, I mean No Coast are getting destroyed by
By
multiple teams.
A bunch of fabulous frauds. Kind of, right?
And at a certain point, it's like, okay, they need help. They need some, and I may not be much, but at least I'm one person against multiple teams. And it's one thing I can say is that when it comes to the idols, I have dealt with the idols since the beginning of Rocket Pro. They just keep getting stronger. They just
Do they really?
it was only
How do you
It
figure
was
the strong?
only Roth. It was only Roth that I was able to handle them. And then Nye came in and Flash. And I thought everything was fine because I was able to defeat them with Santa Claus. That's a real thing. I was able to fight them off with the help of Santa Claus.
You know, little Christmas magic is a powerful thing.
And I guess they got tired of the BS and got serious. And they started to recruit other guys. And then the pandemic hit. And they had time to regroup. And meanwhile, they got stronger as far as No Coast and was able to be the first ever Rocket Pro Tag Champs, which then made them targets for everyone, not just the idols, but everyone. But the idols have got ridiculously stronger since then.
I actually am going to go so far as to say that Joey and Brian are the only respectable champions at Rocket Pro. Now, Marche Rocket, I started feeling that maybe he was a victim, like he said. Are you calling timeout? Okay.
What Joey are we talking about?
Blues.
Okay, well, there's two Joeys with championships.
I said Joey Blues and Brian Crazer.
I
our
just heard Joe
guests
and Brian,
tonight.
I was like, wait a minute,
What?
wait a goddamn minute.
2/3 of Team Can You Feel It? Well, let me take you back from a broadcaster's perspective. Hard fought match. Youth Gone Wild, Country Air, and our heroes. And they were embroiled in what was a mythical struggle of good versus evil versus stupid. And then came the frauds after the match was over and decided they wanted to stick their nose into the title picture the wrong way. And they were taking quite a beating. You guys held your own as long as you could, but it was the numbers game. We're all victims of it. But then, just as we thought it was over, just as we thought that evil was going to triumph over good, it's as if Steve Rogers said, "Avengers Assemble," caught the hammer, and came through the curtain.
We're gonna get flagged. Well, that should be good. You should.
I played a short
That's
enough
a short
period of
amount.
it
Like,
so
you
we
might
don't get busted. I get flagged every which way but
Jermaine
Sunday.
and Tito, I'm just saying.
Hey, give me some tissue. So the music hits. Rion, Rion doesn't often move quickly. He moves in what I like to call Rion time. But Rion came hauling ass out of that back, flew in the ring, and restored the balance of order. And so, No Coast, you are coming into event finally with maybe even numbers. Tell me how you feel about that.
Feels good. That's why that's why the first thing I did when I saw Rion, I was dazed and confused, but I know Rion when I see him, and I was like, okay, somebody came to save us.
Yeah, first time too. Everybody's saving everybody else, but No Coast is usually left out.
Country Air did try to help.
They did. So Rion and Country Air were the first one.
Like I said, the good, the bad, and the stupid. And the stupid being the frauds, and the bad being Youth Gone Wild. And we'll give Country Air a pass on this one. I think they'll come back and they will fight you again in spectacular fashion, and we'll enjoy that another day. When you go into a match like this, now it's 3-on-3 on paper. It's Blues, Crazer, Rion versus. See, I can't even remember half the damn names. That's how vague the frauds have become. Let's see here. Oh yes, Damian Gray. I saw a great promo with Damian Gray accosting our ring announcer outside of Denny's. How's that for promos?
It wasn't at Denny's. It was in my hometown of Lockport.
Well, where was he coming out of? It looked like some kind of eating establishment or maybe a bar. I don't know.
I think it was like a bar. Yeah, it's like a bar grill type thing downtown Lockport.
I mean, Timmy
Crime rates up.
Timmy Too Sweet was out delivering flyers, promoting the show, and gets his shirt stolen by an idol. Why? You don't steal his money, you steal his shirt. I don't understand it.
Teresa.
Because the grease and his hair is going to his head and can't think straight.
I mean, it's at least 30 weight oil, at least. I mean, maybe 40. I mean, that's thick. That's thick and smelly and scummy. And
Red.
Yes.
I'm sorry you got to deal with this. I'm just putting it. Sorry. Please continue.
Are you apologizing on my behalf?
No.
Wait, do we need another Ryan Matthews timeout? Anyway, no, we don't need another.
Okay.
Save that for later. There'll be more later. And then we have Kevin Cade. He had a promo as well. I got about 13 seconds into it and was bored and almost went to sleep. So the idols are not dressing to impress without the magic that Joey Roth brings. But Joey Roth is going to be in Joliet this Saturday at Shamrock Showdown. So knowing that there are other members of the idols that will be in the building, I guess it's pretty safe to assume that it's not really going to be a fair fight. And how do you prepare for that?
We call people.
Who are you going to call?
We got more people.
You got people?
Don't worry about it.
Well, not Ghostbusters.
You got people too?
Yeah, maybe.
Intrusive.
I had people.
They'll give you what you want.
You're not wrong.
So
not wrong.
the people that could show up, you have Gunner Brave. That boy ain't right. He ain't right.
He is not.
He's got kind of a screw loose.
Yeah, but you just have to. You just have to set up something stupid for him to do, and then boom, he takes himself out. It's perfect.
Oh, so you got a plan. I love a man with a plan. And then, of course, you have the laziest wrestler working in the Midwest today. Not you. No, you're on the good side. I'm recounting the idols that are that are in the lobby. Unless you're going to be a member of the idols, which would be very disappointing to everybody. Then you have the laziest champion that has ever existed, not named Brock Lesnar. And I'm not saying this to demean Brock Lesnar. I mean, obviously the man's
He'll show up.
he might show up. He'll come to my house. You don't care. You've got a man that defends a title when he feels like it, maybe. You got a man that, kind of fakes like he might get in the ring and then doesn't get in the ring and kind of runs around the outside a lot and yells at children. And Red, I've said this to you on many, many occasions on this show. You got to come to Joliet and get your boy. How do they say it? Your boy be tripping.
Why?
Is that what they say? The tripping.
He's
They be
talking
tripping.
to you.
Your boy be tripping.
Why?
Is that on TV?
You keep looking at me. He's talking to you.
Why?
Because he's lazy.
He's not lazy. He's smart.
It's not lazy. It's like he's food stamps champion. He doesn't really want to work, but he still gets to pay.
First of all,
I mean, is he the welfare
he's
champ?
the longest. Is he or is he not the longest reigning champion in Rock and Pro? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Defend it.
Yes or no? It's a yes or no question.
Joey Roth was the longest IPW champion in history.
No, I said Rocket Pro.
Oh.
Rocket Pro.
Yes or no?
Is it true? Perhaps, maybe.
No, there's no maybe.
Stats. I don't
There's-
have Stan Payne sitting next to me.
There's- Thank you, Rion. He is the longest reigning champion. Period. Not your heavyweight champion. Which, hey, Marche, I love you. Not the tag team champions.
Yeah, but they've put more work in.
Don't care. He is the longest reigning champion. And you keep saying champion, Steve. He's a champion. Again, money talks, bullshit walks.
Yeah, but I've only seen that defended once. I mean, it's not such a championship. It's more a participation trophy at this point.
But guess what? If the office does not make him, then why should he?
He did defend the championship during the pandemic, which a lot of companies were not doing at the time.
Are you defending this man?
Very true.
I'm defending champion.
To be fair, it was Rocket Pro's first ever live stream match they did.
Yeah, like it.
Yeah.
I mean,
so
I don't
so people
necessarily like what he does,
Wow.
but I can't really deny what he does, if that makes any sense.
and now he's going to referee a match.
Yeah,
Give a criminal a badge. Give a criminal a badge.
That's somewhere else. We're talking about right
I'm
here,
just
right
talking
now.
about him.
And then we're talking about Rocket Pro. And remember, since you're talking about defending titles, he is defending his title
He
that
is?
night.
What? Let me get my notes out here. No, I
Get your
haven't.
notes.
I was just being dramatic. I have the notes.
Yeah, but no.
It's TV. We're playing for TV here. Let's see. Like, these aren't prescription. I'm just fucking with you. The Inter-County Championship. Oh, he's gonna get his ass kicked.
No.
Oh, this will be good. At least I'll be on commentary when he gets his ass beat. That makes me happy.
Bye.
So he's not.
Oh, by
lazy.
the man that injured and took Marche Rocket to the very limit last month, none other than Aaron Stone.
But did he beat Marche?
Hey,
He did not.
hey, Ron.
Okay, so
Hey, Ron.
if you call Marche my boy,
Hey, Ron.
Aaron.
correct? You call Marche my boy, correct?
Hey, you gotta come get your boys.
And you say Flash is my boy, correct?
Yeah, but different parents.
But still, you call him my boy, right?
I mean, you got a lot of kids. Not
But you
necessarily
call
all the
him
same
my
money.
boy, right?
Yeah.
So don't you think on Joey Roth's behalf, I'm going to make sure that my boy walks out just like the last one?
How you gonna do that? You're not even gonna be there. I mean, every month we got Morris Day tickets sitting at the counter. Wait.
First of all, you can no longer
all you
use
have to
that
do is come
name.
in and say Jungle Love. That's the password.
You cannot use that name any longer, sir.
Well, I can use it. What is Prince Coast gonna come get me? I'm
His
pretty sure
estate might
Paisley Park
his-
is paying attention to Joliet.
his estate might sue you. So
Here's the funny part. I don't care.
Oh, God damn it.
No coast to you. A long-lived title reign because you guys are what's the best at Rocket Pro right now.
so you're saying they're better than Marche,
I think so.
but they're not on TV right
Combined.
now.
2 against 1.
Yeah,
They're
they
not on TV
double
right
your
now.
pleasure, double your fun. They're like the Doublemint twins, for Christ's sake.
They are nowhere near the Doublemint twins.
You don't know. There are some girls out there that think those guys are hot and they're Doublemint twinsy. Just
First
not
of
you.
all, anytime you used to see a Doublemint commercial,
There
you
could
never
be
saw
guys
two
out there that
guys.
think they're hot.
What is happening?
I think Chet Gunderson thinks they're hot, but that's a horse of another color.
I'm not calling timeout. I'm gonna let you roll. with
Okay,
that.
so before we get any further, I have been asked to read a prepared statement from Chet Gunderson. Have you guys seen this statement?
I think so.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so it says this, a message from Chet Gunderson. That's how it starts. Sorry for not make it to Shamrock Showdowns. He told me to read it in a dialect.
This is not a timeout. I just can't do it.
RPW fans, I am having to take care of some of my busyness in old country. Don't worry, not in Ukraine, in Prague. Go no coast. Seeing you soon, Chet.
Oh, he's definitely on special ops in Ukraine. Bet.
So do we feel like Chet Gunderson might be James Bonding over there?
For sure. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You saw the suit?
Situation. On Her Majesty's Secret Service? Is that Chet Gunderson? Is he that guy? This is a great story. I think
Imagine just a smoky dust background and it's just this man in a pink suit walking up the road by himself.
no one would
terrified.
notice the
You
pink
run.
suit with all the bombs going off.
Hey, see, Red, I'm sorry. There you go. There you go.
That's he's lighting a candle for Chet Gunderson. We
Oh,
we
man.
hope Chet returns soon. He's gonna burn his computer down.
That's the real thing that can happen. Based on the
Tonight's
last
the
couple
night
weeks.
C-Red quits the power out and goes find somebody else with Zoom and then I just kind of fade away into oblivion. It's gonna happen eventually. You can feel the exasperation.
He's so tired.
You're mocking me, and I'm not the one wearing pink rabbit ears.
I'm so tired. Oh, you know, okay. I know it. You're right.
But at least he understands. He understands.
What does
So
he understand?
Mr. Skills understands. So let me ask,
Well,
first of all,
I'll take these as a distraction.
not for me. I just keep wanting the burger afterwards. But anyway,
Aunt Claire
no code.
always buys the most precious gifts.
no coast. So let's get to the question that, for whatever reason, Steve kept beating around the bush.
That's hurtful.
So again, yes, you know people and you can call people, but let's be honest. So as we stated already, you were getting jumped, correct? The only person that came out that locker room to save you was Rion Skills. But now you're in a match with Rion, And there
Sorry.
there are double the number of idols that will be in the building, maybe even triple the numbers. So if all the idols decided to rush the ring and the only person that came out to save you is already out there, you see where I'm going with this? Like, that doesn't look like a good numbers game.
Oh, we're well aware of the numbers game. Like I said, if Brian let me make some calls, I can for sure have some backup so that nothing fuckity happens.
Yeah, but that's a last ditch effort.
Fine.
Last ditch effort.
Could you let me know when this is over with, please? Because he got me nervous right now. It's 2-to-1 ratio right now as it stands. That's not including whatever the hell they got ready in the pipeline. So please, when this is done, talk to me so I know what the hell.
Because I'm
Well,
just,
either
because you guys have always been the fun-loving, glasses popping, light going off, and kind of guys.
Unbeatable.
And no, they're beatable.
They've been unbeatable since they won those titles.
Well, since they won the titles, but they are beatable.
Unbeatable.
Focus.
Sorry, focus.
Please, Steve, please. The question again, gentlemen, and I know the idols pretty well. There might be idols under the ring. There might be idols sitting at ringside. There might be more idols coming in from the back door. There might even be 1 or 2 sitting at the bar having a $2 beer.
How does he know they're $2? He ain't never been there.
Yes, he was there before you.
Why don't you come back?
Thank you.
You
Thank
come back.
you, Rion.
I got a beg.
So do you really, Brian and Joe, do you really have that many people that you can count? Because I know I know
don't
how
have with people we can make up for in weapons, I suppose. To even up the map there.
Okay.
Plus, someone from commentary might go out there and help him out,
It's gonna be a long night.
Shelly's gonna help him out.
No, not Shelly.
It's gonna be a long.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I hate the idols. Since Joey Roth has been gone, those guys suck.
So
And if
are
they
you
mess with
saying
my boys? I'll go out there.
So are you saying that you're a fan of the idols when Joey Roth is there?
I'm a fan of Joey Roth.
No. You just said you're a fan of the idols when Joey Roth is
Because
around.
Joey Roth
So with
title.
that being said, Steve, didn't you just state earlier that Joey Roth and the First Lady, Roxy, will be there?
I did say that.
But yet you sit next to Rion Skills. How dare you?
I'm good. I'm not offended.
See, I'm
not offended.
I'm not gonna let you sit here and spin doctor this shit. That's not gonna happen.
You gave me Pop-Tarts. Like, I'm all right. Like, I'm good. You don't have to worry about it.
Pop-Tarts are a delight.
Rion, just know I wouldn't feed you Pop-Tarts, dude.
No, you wouldn't feed them, period.
No, Rion knows how I roll. So again,
I've been around long enough to know that you gotta take little victories, because the business will destroy you if you allow it. I'm good. These Pop-Tarts okay. I'm gonna walk in there, and whoever's in front of me, minus Snow Coast, that's in the ring, I'll take care of it. It's one of the few times I get to actually, be serious. So I'm gonna do what I can while I can.
Gonna be serious. Okay. All right. And No Coast is gonna be serious. Okay, well, it should be
we'll see. I hope they're on the same page as me, because I'm
and that's where I'm at. Again, maybe I do need to show up. Maybe I will show up. Who knows? I know the fun.
All right, I'm gonna change the ticket name this time to Luther Vandross.
He's dead.
So is Prince.
but his estate isn't.
Damn it. Michael
God.
Jackson?
Well, better focus.
CeeLo Green, because you kind of look like him. No?
All I'm saying is you better whatever you about to say, you better focus on the thing. I'm looking at the time. I already know what it is. I already know what the day is.
All right. So, jokes aside, I have felt this for a while now, and I'm wondering how No Coast feels about it. They show up every month in Joliet. They fight their brains out, somehow manage to win, but somehow everybody seems to disrespect them. And I feel that has to stop. Everybody that Rocket Pro Wrestling has rolled out for them to fight, they've beaten. Coyotes, Canadians, scumbags, superstars. Set them up. No Coast has knocked them down. Are you tired of being disrespected?
Well, yeah. I know there's no dumb questions, but that was up there.
Not surprising though. They think you always laugh and joke around. They think they can come in and walk all over us.
Right? Rion knows it's all about the fun at the end of the day. You know, living your best life through pro wrestling. And then so, we win, we had fun, we did what we wanted to do, and then we get beat up.
Yeah, because they get annoyed because they thought it was going to be a walk in the park. But when we get the 3, they're all surprised. They get angry and they go after us.
So yeah, we're tired of being disrespected.
So I didn't mean to ask a dumb question. I thought it was a pretty good question. To go back into my lab, I feel like I've dropped the ball completely. Well, Red's got me all messed up tonight. Red's playing casual, cool. He's all laid back. He's not animated at all. I thought he was going to be animated. You wore rabbit ears. What the hell's going on here?
Why would I be animated? Everybody knows I have a history with the idols.
You have a history with No Coast?
I do.
Well, I have more of a history with Joey
Really?
Hughes because we still haven't went and got that sponsorship yet. But that's
Right.
hot
We gotta
dog-
get on that.
hot dogs for another day. But it is what it is. So I mean, on paper, this looks like a great matchup. And I mean, again, you did ask the stupid question, Steve. Like, if Rion just smacked the shit out of you right now, like, you wouldn't be upset. Would you not feel disrespected after you just gave him Pop-Tarts? But so I can understand, I have followed No Coast for years. And yes, they have been the fun-loving, come out, hey, have fun kind of guys, but they can fight. So I know Rion's skills, and yes, he comes out to that wonderful song and asks everybody, can they feel it? But once he steps between those ropes, Rion Skills is a different cat. So I don't know, if these idols are prepared for what's in store. So again,
The idols
the
off of
matchup,
Twitch.
the matchup is very intriguing. I'm wondering what all will be pulled, as you like to say, shenanigans.
Lots
you
of
know,
shenanigans. It's fun to say that word.
But I would, love to know the outcome, whether in person or via, communication devices, but I have faith.
Communication devices.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Please continue.
I mean, there are many different ways of communication.
Yeah, like
Carrier pigeon.
Smoke signal. The Pony Express ain't dead.
I was going to lose that opportunity, did you?
So, I mean, hey,
All right, this is, like I said, Red, you're argumentative and your point is not made. Let's move on to this card.
My point is made. I just gave kudos to No Coast. And
I think you're doing it tongue in cheek. They don't need to sit here and listen to this kind of stuff. They deserve more respect than they get.
And they don't need you
Flat
kissing up their booty.
is in this match.
Just call it down the middle, Steve. That's the problem. You can't call it down the middle. You can't be biased. You hate one group, so you're gonna love the other group.
Well, I don't.
That's not good.
I hate the Idols doesn't mean I love No Coast. I've been a fan of No Coast for years.
So there you go. You love No Coast.
Yes.
You love Rion Skills. You hate the Idols without Joey Roth,
Right.
which you already stated that you love them with Joey Roth, which will be there. So, Steve, you do that.
He just shut me up on my own show.
It is what it is.
All right.
I mean, you still got to finish everything else, but I mean, all right. This is gonna go really bad. All right, so I guess these are the matches while he walks away. Okay. Damian, Deshaun, Damian, Deshaun versus
with the Coyotes.
I know they'll beat me up.
They'll beat
They will come after. I already know. I already know what it is. Versus Ethan Everhart. Christian Rose versus Tully Bertinelli. Is that what it is?
Tully Bertinelli.
Okay.
Is he still made for TV?
And not according to this thing.
I don't think he's a Playboy anymore either.
Tully.
Is he a Russian this week or whatever?
No idea. Ruthlessly sexy violence.
That's my new name for them. Ruthlessly rocking sexy violence.
Oh, okay. So
they're a tag team.
Quinn Whittock and
Ruthless Rockin' Rivera. See how that works?
Okay, all right. Versus Garrison Creed and here's the front. Oh, okay, all right.
Dude, you've been talking this whole time.
Mystery partner. Our Lemons title with Gunnar Brave versus Just Amazing with KO Kendra. No Coast with Rion.
That's you.
With the Idols, Damon Gray, Kevin
Cade.
and
I don't know
Johnny
his name
Nye.
either.
Ryan Matthews versus Connor Hopkins.
The Wild Child.
Child from the Coyotes.
That's right, Coyotes.
Wait, hold on. There's a whole nother.
But wait, there's more.
Oh, there's a whole nother thing. Okay, all right. Inner county. It looks like it's city on here.
It's Flash Harris. Who gives a shit?
Well, Flash Harris defending the title against Aaron Stone.
Him losing the title to Aaron Stone.
RPW Championship, Marche Rocket versus the Master of Chicago, Bear Hug, Steve Mike. I'm shocked I was able to read that.
Well,
Hey,
I thought I would be reading this, but
you still can. Like, it was video games.
That's another subject.
There was a whole nother thing there.
That's another subject for later.
Oh, okay. All right.
For later.
About to read all that.
Marche will win.
Okay, so we got to get Red's picks. Red picks Marche.
Mm-hmm.
Flash will win.
Billy Blues, who do you think wins that match?
I'm going with the hug. The bear hug, for sure.
Mr. Crazer, not Crazier. Mr. Crazer. What's your pick?
Go Bears.
You said the Bear. You can't. You need a hearing aid now too.
It's not going very well for me. Just like Saturday night didn't go very well for me either. What are you thinking?
With
The bear hug or the all day man Crockett Cup?
I'm actually going with Marche. Been on a roll.
No Coast has been on a roll. Marche has been cookieing it by. I think it's going to end up in a draw. Someone's going to show up. I don't know who's going to show up. Someone's going to mess that match up. It's never going to end well, but that's neither here nor there.
Somebody's going to show up, huh?
Okay. Not you, because that ticket's got rust on it now. It's been sitting there so long.
Never know when I cash it in.
You ain't gonna cash shit. Anyway, Inter-County Championship.
That's what you said about Seth Rollins a few years ago, didn't you?
He
Do
just
the thing.
he just brought
Do the thing. Read it.
no
Read
coast.
it.
Who do you like, Aaron Stone or Flash Harris?
Hey,
Again, another
Ron.
dumb question.
Hey,
Oh my God.
hey, Ron.
Hey, hey, Ron. Hey, I like it. I like it. You can dance to it. It's got a beat. Look at him doing the head thing there.
They've been calling him AA Ron.
They need to have their own show. Why do I have it? You guys got to have a show. We got 2 votes for AA Ron. What about you? You're going for Stone, right, Red?
That's one for
Nobody
Harris.
knows
That's one for
better
Harris.
than you how lazy
That's-
that man
that's one
is.
for Harris. Just put
You're
down
voting-
Harris.
you're
That's
voting for
what-
Harris?
No,
You're voting for
I'm voting
Flash?
Stone. I'm saying you just might
Oh,
put
so
one for Harris down there real quick.
I'm voting for Aaron. So that's 4 votes. So it's a clean sweep, right? Aaron Stone, new intercounty champion.
Put one down for Harris. Put it down.
Is it because he's a Packer fan? Is that what this is?
Just get to the next.
Next match.
Work backwards.
Ryan Matthews. Give Ryan some love.
Right. No, not timeout. Not timeout.
Just Ryan Matthews. Look at those teeth. Dental work at its finest. Anyway, Ryan Matthews taking on Wild Child Connor Hopkins. We are living in Dem Coyotes world, so I'm going to go with Hopkins. No coast.
I'll
go Hopkins.
no, that is the
Yeah, you know what I meant. So, Matt, yeah, we played Fortnite with them. You know.
we did.
Okay, stop. This Friday night, Maximus Orion does this business where he plays video games on TV. Is it TV? Is it on
Yeah.
Channel 7?
You
Is
can
it like
technically watch it on the TV if you have the internet.
Twitch.
It's Twitch. Twitch. What the fuck is Twitch?
Twitch. Focus. I'm telling
All right.
you. wanted an answer. I gave
So
you
I
an
can't
answer.
watch this on TV. I got to watch it on something
You gotta
called Twitch.
watch it on Twitch.
All right.
Yeah, watch it on
So Maximus Orion calls me up and says, "Hey, Mr. Commentator, can you play video games?" And I'm like, "Man, give me a joystick and I'm king of the world." I didn't realize that this is this newfangled technology. So talk to me a little bit about what I have in store this Friday. Tell me a little bit about it.
It's more.
There's nothing to tell. You already said it. You're still playing on Atari 2600. The rest of us are in next gen consoles, Steve.
So yeah, you probably just gonna die.
No, he's gonna fall. He's gonna try to grab a gun, and then he's gonna get shot, and I'm gonna get shot, and then we watch.
Are you playing on Friday as well?
Yeah, should be. We usually do.
So what
It
is
is
my
cross-platform.
purpose there? What is my purpose there?
To
To
die.
die.
To die. Well, I bet I could do that pretty
Chill
effectively.
and then entertain the people watching.
You got to be a sack race.
I gotta pay for this? I gotta pay to die?
No,
No,
Oh,
you have to pay to die pretty, but no, you don't have to.
I mean, if I have to pay to die, I mean, that's what I do on Friday nights in Franklin Park. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Gunner Brave fighting Just Amazing. No Coast, what are your thoughts?
Justin.
yeah, Justin.
I just want someone to put that kid under the ring and just leave him there till he realizes that he's a bad person.
Justin's just gonna set up a ladder, and Gunner's gonna instinctively climb it and just jump off for no reason.
I kind of feel like you should team up with Just Amazing because you guys have been disrespected. He got his ass duct taped to a ladder. That's disrespectful shit. Red, you probably duct taped somebody before, right?
Of course. What's the problem?
All right, so we got 2 for Justin. What about you?
Like how we glossed over
He
that.
sure did.
You already know.
Justin, so 3 for Justin.
No, hell no.
You're gonna take
So
that.
Steve, did you not see what Gunner did during that non-sanctioned match?
I was right there.
So
His
do you
podcast
really
is at a certain point.
do
right?
you
Like,
really think some dude with some broad is gonna stop him?
Wow, you just called KO Kendra some broad. She
Yeah, I
whooped
did.
your ass.
I'll say it to her face. You want me to?
Man, you just hide behind Renee all the time.
No, this ain't got nothing to do with Renee.
Why is this alarm happening?
Well, we have a tendency to go long on stuff.
But it's only it's 20.
I know. It's a reminder. I just gotta
And
stop.
I need to change the batteries in my smoke alarms, apparently. But that we'll get that later. Chris,
Focus, man.
I'm focused.
He ain't
You got
focused.
alarms beeping on me. You got Ryan Matthews' face. I got Fortnite. I don't know what the hell that is even. Gonna die pretty? I don't think I can die pretty. I think it's gonna be ugly, but that's all right. It's all right. And Chet's not even here.
Nope.
There's our presidential candidate is not going to be in Joliet. That means there's no love between him and Shelley. Do you think that's like the greatest love story in the history of mankind? Chet Gunderson and Shelley. There's romance there.
Flowers after a match. I got thrown down.
The history of mankind. That's right. That's right. I don't, there's disrespect everywhere. No Coast. You've got a monumental task at hand. If you're going to, I mean, are the tag team titles even in play in this match, or are they finally giving you a month to not have to defend these titles?
We're not defending.
We're not defending them, but if they beat us, they're the number one contender match.
So
we need to make sure that doesn't happen.
How do you do that though, Rion? What's the plan?
Beat them. That's simple. Win the match. Win the match. Have time to play around with it.
Clearly, he's got other things on his mind, Rion. I apologize because he keeps asking questions that
win the match. Next up. Okay.
Ain't no sense in you trying to be quiet now. I mean,
I'm just telling everybody that it's time to do the Power Hour drinking game. Rocket Pro Tag. Then you ask a damn question. I got one.
I am if you don't cut me off. Damn. No Coast.
That's it.
You've seen Rion.
Fuck it.
But how do you think you guys will mesh together versus a outfit that has already been established?
Well, we've known Rion forever.
Yeah.
But knowing him and actually being in sync with him are two different things.
Well, how in sync can they be if when they're cutting promos, they can't even get in the same room with each other? They're like 5 different promos and they're all over the place.
They're changing leaders left and right.
On timeout.
If it was original idols, like it was like Joey, Flash, and Johnny up there, it'd be a bit more intimidating than Johnny and the new guys.
Okay.
I was in a ring with them a couple months ago, and for them not to be together that long, they are cohesive.
That's what they said on Saturday mornings back in the 70s when they replaced Wendy and Marvin with Zan and Jaina.
Did they wrestle each other?
It's not good.
That's what happened to me.
There are 3 people. There are 3 people that'll watch this that will catch that reference. Only 3, but I can live with that. See, Rion, now you pissed off my wife.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Red. I'm sorry. We didn't mean to cut you off.
No, Rion actually answered. He responded after No Coast. So thank you, sir, for his input. So, I mean, again, No Coast seems to believe they're not as tight, but Rion said he's been in the ring before and they are a cohesive unit. So already they're not on the same page, so we'll have to see how this plays out.
Yeah, but just like that, now we are. Like, that's all it took. Rion said, shut up, listen to me. Now we're listening to Rion. So whatever Rion said, that's what we're doing.
Oh, well, then that's the game plan. Okay, well, thank you for
following your lead.
They don't need to lead. They've already been by themselves. They don't need me to lead.
Sound bites are fantastic. I enjoy them. I wish we had more. Anyway. I thought this would be the good part of the week. I thought Friday and Fortnite would be the disaster. I had no idea this was going to happen.
I expected it.
Did you expect it? Why did you expect it?
Because of the personalities you have.
I love No Coast.
I do too.
I don't think they love me anymore, but that's okay. We
fine.
try. We try really hard. Without Chet Gunderson there, which this means Shelley is more or less directly in charge. And it's very, very obvious of her distaste for you. She and I fight about it every time. How do you get past the maniacal dictator known as Shelley?
By calling Chet behind her back.
I respect that.
So I haven't been there.
Authority with more authority.
So I
Fire
want to
with
know,
fire.
why does she hate No Coast?
I don't know.
I think it's because Chet loves us so much.
Yeah, she doesn't like Chet, so aligning with Chet automatically is.
Yeah, I think we're just a proxy.
That's unfair because I think deep down Shelley does have a thing for Chet Gunderson. He's a upwardly mobile, virile man. I mean, what's not to love about you? You love Chet Gunderson.
Yeah, he's cool.
Red, what about you? You love Chet.
He was interesting during my time there. I'll
He's in the
say
old
that.
country, taking care of some busyness. It's spelled with a Y. I'm pronouncing it exactly as it's written on this.
I'm not knocking you, and I'm not disbelieving you. I'm just saying he's a very interesting person.
He's not wrong. He's definitely an acquired taste for some.
I don't even think acquired. I just think
I wish I could rock a
as they say, he rolls to his own beat. And
You ever seen a movie called Dr. Detroit?
I have.
I would look like that would be me if I tried to wear Chet Gunderson's suit.
That's three other
Right
people.
with the claw.
Three other people. will
You
get
remember that claw.
reference. They will get that reference and then go from there.
and then try to pull it up on YouTube.
Yeah, they'll try. That's exactly what's going.
It's not worth it. It's not that funny anyway.
Not by today's standards, anyway. It's pretty bad.
So
bad then.
it's very clear to me right now, No Coast is never coming back to the Power Hour. They have
Yeah.
been turned off of our brand of entertainment completely, and it's a shame.
I disagree. No Coast, you are welcome on our show anytime you feel you want to be part of this show. See, I don't dislike
They're
No
like,
Coast.
man, we just pissed away an hour.
No, you gave them.
What would you say?
Oh man.
No, what we gave them was an hour away. They got their eyes rested. Their hands are fully functional.
Their eyes.
You know,
rested. Oh, okay.
Now they can go back, and they can get ready for Friday so they can kill you. And
Friday, it's Saturday.
Well, Saturday can kill you Saturday. No, they're gonna kill you Friday night on the game.
Why are they going to kill me?
Why not?
I'm a fan.
He's talking about the stream.
Twitch.
We're talking about video games. Okay, now I thought, see, the whole world is just boring. Yeah, they'll probably kill me on Friday. That kind of goes without saying. Unless we're playing Space Invaders or Pac-Man, I'm fucked.
It's kind of sad that all four of the 5 people on here understood what I was saying, but Steve yet.
It happens. There are multiple generation gaps here, so it just skipped one. That's all. Just skipped one.
Apparently, I'm having an off night.
You're fine. You're fine.
So many people want me out of this business. I think maybe I should start to read the writing on the wall.
I don't. You're cool.
I almost got killed on Saturday.
Well, did nobody tell you to go up there?
Yeah, come back to that.
No, Coast, have you ever been involved in a war?
Yes, they have.
No, I'm talking about like, have you ever been in a company that has invaded another company and fans fight and it's a complete melee, and it's in Wisconsin, which makes it even more ridiculous?
No, that's kind of
Kinda.
specific, so it's hard to.
We've only been in Wisconsin once. You didn't our time there, but that's a story for another time.
Did you say that's a story for another time?
Meaning they'll come back.
Does that mean you might come back someday? No, they're not coming back. Yeah, look on his face. He's like, how do I politely tell him?
Brian just said yes. See, listen. Listen to the guest. Oh my God.
Red, ask an entertaining question. I'm out.
So, no coast. What video games are you playing now? What games are you playing?
For the stream, we play Fortnite because that's what Orion likes. We've been playing like Call of Duty and stuff, Vanguard. I'm waiting for the new Borderlands to come out, which is gonna be really good.
So let's
Yeah,
ask,
whenever
let's ask the big question. Is anybody playing WWE 2K22?
I'm gonna wait.
Joe says no. Brian says he's gonna wait.
I'm waiting until I get my next system. So I'm waiting until I get a PS5 before I start buying new games.
Okay.
I'm still on my phone.
That's what my son has. That is the vessel that I will be sinking in Friday night is the PS5.
Well, I personally have the PS5 and the Xbox S and the Switch and every other damn
So he's
system
better
that-
than every fucking person, right? Is that what he said? He's just measuring his dick right on the show.
Just saying, I'm multi platform.
On the table. That's
If you
what
want
he
time
did.
out?
He just threw it on the
Just put that penis right out
on
there.
the table is what he did. It's
Dexter St.
like
Jock.
in case y'all was curious.
Dexter St.
Yeah.
Jock. Dexter St. Jock you. Now Google that. That's some funny shit.
Nobody will catch that reference.
Now I'm pissed.
But I'm gonna wait. I want to see what you guys thought. I'm gonna wait.
You need time to process.
See a little bit more people get their reviews. I've seen.
Don't
some
get
people-
Oculus. Oculus is a
I
nice-
have the Oculus. I
You
have
do?
an Oculus. Yes.
I almost killed myself in the Oculus.
Yes, I have an Oculus.
That's some fucked up shit.
You
That's
don't
like
think
I
Red
don't
has
do
an
drugs,
Oculus?
but I imagine that's what drugs are like.
Yeah. But you gotta admit
Careful, we
the
want those
Jurassic
people who go to jumping and jumping right to your TV.
Park part is fun.
I played some. It was a game in which giant stuffed animals were trying to kill me, and I did not. I got killed by a giant duck or a giant chicken. It was.
Makes sense.
Do you know what I'm talking about? I can't
Sounds-
describe the game any other way.
Sounds like
I know, and if you got killed by a giant chicken duck,
I was like,
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Look, I was in the Resident Evil universe. I'm pretty sure I was in a room. There were lots of buttons, and there were
Five Nights.
gigantic
Five
stuffed
Nights.
animals.
FNAF. Yep.
Five Nights. That makes sense.
That fucking chicken. God damn.
if you couldn't
I
survive
can smell
that,
his breath.
you won't survive Friday. So it was nice knowing you.
No, I got it all locked in on Friday. I'm gonna have.
I'm going
You can't see
to.
me.
I'm going
Like
to.
John Cena.
I'm going to simultaneously stream Twitch and SmackDown just so I can see you die.
Why? What? Twitch and SmackDown? How can I watch SmackDown and Twitch?
You can't. I will. I will.
I kind of
I
have to
need-
focus.
I need joy in my life. So when I see you, all will be right with the world.
I only have one kid, dude. I don't do that very often.
Just leave that in the air for everybody in case you were.
He's still on last week's plan B. So
Plan B.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I think we've fallen to Plan L. I don't know what this is. You have a
so
question?
let me just say, no coast. Joey Blues, Brian, K.
Krazer! It's fucking Krazer! K-R-A-Z-R! There are two E's. It's fucking Krazer! Come on, Timmy, get in the ball game.
What the hell?
Emotional. Damn.
Can you see somebody's a little high strung about Friday night? I would like to say thank both of you guys for coming on tonight, along with your tag team partner for Shamrock. What is it? Shamrock Slams? Shamrock Falls? What's the
Showdown.
name? Shamrock Showdown.
Shamrock Showdown.
him and these sound bites, Lord have mercy. We always have Rion skills, Rion vision on the show, but thank you all for coming tonight. It's much appreciated.
Wait. You forgot to do something.
I didn't forget to do nothing.
You haven't had that moment where you tell No Coast how much you respect and love them.
We've had that moment on this show before.
But I want to hear it again.
Why do you want to hear it again?
Because.
That doesn't mean they're not going to kill you Friday.
Well, they can kill me Friday. I still want to hear it.
What is happening? Just
come on, Red. Everybody looks forward to this moment.
Do they really?
They do. You get sentimental. People love that shit. These are the same people that love you on TikTok with no shirt.
I heard Jim Cornette.
Anyway, since he wants me to state how I feel about No Coast, this is again nothing that you two have not heard before. I'm more and I publicly stated it on here before. I'm more familiar with Joey. Me and Joey have actually gotten the ring together before. With your former partner. And I've seen Brian. We've even had battles before. So to be where you are now as the Rocket Pro Tag Team Champions, I am extremely happy and proud of both of you. A lot of people would have thought, especially I know where you guys come from. So I'm sure that those people would have thought by now that you would be somewhere just in somebody's basement, boots thrown in the trash, never to be seen again. They've written you off, and you have proven all the naysayers and doubters wrong. In 2022, No Coast has become better and stronger. You guys have become better wrestlers. I've seen that, and I am very proud of the two young men that you guys have become. So no matter what happens at this particular show for Rocket Pro,
you're gonna win.
Fighting. You just got to interrupt, don't you?
Just tell him.
Keep fighting the good fight. Defend those belts with honor and pride. And keep going out and doing what you guys do and represent Chicago to the best of your ability. I must admit, though, I do miss your promos. They are some of the most creative promos ever. I'm not talking about pictures, Steve.
Look at that badass picture, man. They're superheroes.
I'm not. Oh God, gentlemen, keep doing what you're doing. Kudos to you. Make Chicago proud.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
I'll wait.
No, go.
They came a long way from Dream Night 8. I'll tell you that much.
Dream Night 8. Wow.
They know what it is. I was actually wrestling myself. Well,
you're wrestling yourself?
Well, I was myself and Rick
Existential.
Rocket. Myself and Rick Rocket were wrestling.
Is that Marche's brother?
No, but he could be. But the mixed breed wrestling the Foreign Exchange, and that's actually when I met them. They young. We were talking about hot tags and everything else, and the whole thing was just, that was what they did. Every time they saw it, they was like, "It's a tag," and I was like, "Shut up! There's no tag here." They were still like, "You got to make a tag, man. You got to make a tag." I'm like, "Shut up." So then when the tag actually happened, I was like, "Did you see it? Did you say yeah?" So for years before they even started wrestling, whenever they would see me, and they would come to BCW shows, they would do that. Like,
that's where I met you at PCW.
So it's come a long way from watching on the sidelines. I can say that much.
And at least then they were watching, and when I saw them, it was like, "Ooh, okay, First time was like, ooh, kind of rough. And then Joey did like this most insane dive off the top rope.
That's what they do.
And I get that, but understand, I was like, he's gonna die. In this building, he's going to die. That ring is going to collapse and he's going to die. Because the ring, and I don't know if Joey remembers that night when the ring was set up, that particular corner was tilted. So it wasn't flat. Part of that was off the floor. So I was like, no, any corner but that. And I don't know if he remembered or not. Clearly he didn't. And he just went for it. And I was just praying to God that when he hit, like, we didn't get a Big Show Mark Henry moment. Because at that point, I was going to walk out the building with my bag and swear up and down. I was never at the show.
Fair.
But
Yeah, that's fair.
hey, we understand what that particular company's ring used to be like. So again, both of you guys have come a long way again. And I can't wait to eventually cross paths. So whether it's with you guys or against you guys, you know, we'll see. But at one point, you know, you guys are, like I said, I always tell people this. Think about the people you started with. Think about that whole group of people you started with. How many are still around?
Yeah, man.
Look at Joey thinking about it. He's like,
Because Joey's thinking, and when you think about it, that shows you the heart and determination that they had. Because I know when I started, and I started 6 months after Marche, and I can think about the people that started when I exactly started, and ask me how many are around. You did? Thank you. 0. Out of that class that started with me, nobody else stuck around. And I've been doing this for almost 20 years. So again, it takes a lot, you know, to hang in this business, and you know, the paydays, the no paydays, the long drives,
paydays. What is this thing you speak of? What?
the stuff you don't get. You know, the wear and tear on not only your body, but your family, you know, your vehicle. You know, it takes a lot. So for you guys to still be doing this, you know, and think about it this way, like Rion just said. So he saw you on one side of the ring, and now you're on the other side of the ring, and you're still doing it. So that shows a lot of heart and determination. So so just keep going.
Those are amazing.
Yeah. The same kind of went for Yukon Wild. That's why both times we faced them, we brought old pictures from 2008.
Yeah, we actually, from that same exact show, we still have the picture with us and Rion.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. I'm actually looking for that photo now.
He's doing it. He's going through social.
Oh, we didn't get print of that.
Yeah.
And I can't find it. I have the show, like us, like me wrestling that night, but I don't have the actual photo of it. Yeah.
Are we trying to CM Punk MJF this moment right now?
Hey.
Is it Wednesday?
Are you guys gonna have t-shirts with it when you come out?
I wish I had these great stories that Rion and Red have, but I've only known No Coast for a couple of years. But one of my favorite No Coast moments was an in-ring promo against the Tribunal, in which they referred to Paragon's cane as a dog stick and made Paragon break. There's that picture he's looking for.
Wow. Wow.
That might be. I think we need to make T-shirts. Can you show me that? I want to see that picture one more time.
Man, that's such a long time ago.
Look at that.
2008.
I was going into my sophomore year in high school.
That is amazing.
Wow.
That is amazing.
That needs to be on the T-shirt. You
That
guys
is
need to get it.
amazing.
Get T-shirts made and come out to the ring with that on.
Sign them, autographs. That's what you guys should do for merch on Saturday. Team Can You Feel It? The OGs. No, Coach, I'm sorry this episode was kind of a clusterfuck. I blame myself because everybody else does, so why not me too? This Saturday night, Joliet, Illinois, Rocket Pro Wrestling, Shamrock Showdown.
Oh, this Saturday?
Yeah, this Saturday.
Oh, I'll be at Batman. My bad.
I am not bringing the mirror this month. I am not being Jerome this month, so don't show up.
Batman.
Don't show up.
And it's 3 hours, so
You go to the 8 o'clock show. You come to Rocket at 5. You go to the 8 o'clock show. You make
tickets already bought. Tickets already bought.
I'm getting the wave. He's waving me off.
Already done.
This Saturday night, Team Can You Feel It? Blues, Crazer, Skills versus the Fabulous Frauds. It's going to be a fantastic match. It's going to be a fantastic show.
Just gonna finish this.
Wait, and here's the funny part. Finally, Flash Harris gets his comeuppance, and I can't wait to see that. We'll be back. Maybe are we going to be back next week? Should we just stop doing this? We're almost at 100 episodes. We should probably at least get to 100, right? Before we quit.
That's up to you.
Next week, back by popular demand, we will have part 2 of our interview with Paulie Tomaselli. Paulie Tomaselli fought Joey CC this past Saturday night at POW, and it was 7 minutes before one move happened. It was unbelievable. Don't miss.
And
next
you timed
week.
that.
What?
And you timed that.
I did time that. Well, we were invading. We had to our times and our cues. We had to. I whipped Chris's ass. It took 3 POW men to pull me off of that little bitch. But that's neither here nor there. That's a story for another night. No
For a
coach.
company you no longer work for.
What?
For a company you no longer work
No, I'm back.
Oh, by the way,
I'm back. I signed my contract.
Oh, okay.
I'm good.
All right.
Got to pay attention. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop once in a while, you might miss it. That's another reference that 2 people will get. No, Coach, thank you. We love you. Good luck this Saturday night. We're all counting on you to restore balance to the Rocket Pro from the mat to the stars order. Show us those tag belts. Show those bitches off.
I already got one up.
Look at that. Greatest tag team in Joliet of all time, maybe.
And we treat them good, like unlike everybody else.
Carrying case room and stuff.
For Joey Blues and Brian Crazer, for Rion Skills, for the urban sensation, Steve C-Red, I'm Steve. Thanks for watching the Power Hour. We will catch you next week. And here's the funny part. Maybe we won't. Good night, everybody.
I hope y'all heard that.